Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. I'm very excited. This is going to be kind of late for a New Year's resolutions video, but I wanted to make one, and this is the only time that I could, so we'll get into it. I kind of wanted to start the video with some of my achievements of 2025, because I don't know, I feel like I want to feel good about how last year went, even though I wasn't completely happy with it. So yeah, I've written some stuff down and we'll get to it. So I guess my first thing that I achieved last year was I was making pretty good money for a bit there. I am no longer, but I was making the most money I've ever made ever, and I was really proud of that, and I was able to save enough for a car for when I'm gonna need to get a car. I want to save more so I can get like a better car, but I have enough. I did pretty well with my savings and I'm very happy with that. And then another thing that I think I should be proud of myself for was I overconsumed less. I feel like when I start to make a larger sum of money, or I start making like a steady income, I start spending a lot, and I was very good, I think, at not doing too much or buying too much. Instead I spent that money that I wasn't saving on things that I'd been wanting for a while, on better quality things, on things that I've been wanting for a long time, and I was very happy that I was able to do that. So that's one thing. I was pretty happy. I thrifted less, which was very impressive for me. I'm kind of addicted to it, so when I have money too, I do it a lot. Yeah, I overconsumed a lot less, and I'm very proud of myself for that. A kind of sappy, I don't know sappy, if sappy is the right word, but like I got a lot more in touch with my emotions last year. Something that was very difficult for me to be in touch with or understand. So I did that and I'm pretty proud of that. It was very difficult. I had a rough year last year, but I think whatever happened last year needed to happen for me to grow and evolve and get to a better place in my life and to achieve goals that I want to achieve. So I'm very happy with that. I think I progressed a lot with my art skills last year. I still don't really make finished pieces or like big pieces or anything, but I think my skills improved and I'm really happy with that. And hopefully this year maybe I can start making proper work now. I don't know, we'll see about that. But those are some of my achievements from 2025. And now I want to get into some of my resolutions for the new year. One thing that I am starting off my year with that I'm excited to do is focusing more on my education. I haven't really had any form of education for a bit over a year now, and it was mainly because I couldn't find anywhere that I could do like art courses in or anything. But I found somewhere that I can do that, and I've found that they also do some short courses. So I'm starting off my year with doing a printmaking course, which is something that I've been really wanting to do for a while. So I'm really excited to do that, and it's a 1 day a week thing for like a term, and I get a bit anxious with those kinds of things, so I think it's a good way to start off doing that kind of thing, is just starting with a short course. And hopefully I'll like that because they have some other courses that I really want to do, and then I also want to do my Cert 3 in visual arts because I'd really like to eventually down the track do art teaching for kids like after school and stuff. So that would be really cool. I'd love to do that. So yeah, I'm really excited to start that, and I'm also a little nervous because it starts in about 2 weeks. But it should be good and I'm excited. So yeah, I guess YouTube, I want to make videos more. This has been kind of something that I've done on and off for the last, like, I don't even know how many years, probably like 4 or 5 years. Yikes. But yeah, I want to do this more. I want to make content. This is something that I really enjoy doing, and yeah, I want to keep doing it. So this right here, what I'm doing right now, is also me working towards another resolution, which I would like to give myself props for. Hopefully this will see the light of day. But yeah, I want to make more YouTube videos. I want to get on a bit more of a schedule. I want to post at least like once like a fortnight, and then maybe work my way up to once a week. Only thing is, I just need to think of like ideas for things that I can make that I will enjoy making and will feel organic. Sorry. But yeah, I want to get into the groove of doing this. I want to keep doing it. I want to maybe have a little bit of a community online, and I think that would be really fun. So that's my second New Year's resolution, I guess. And I also just want to improve my quality of life. I struggle with kind of a disability. I don't know. I feel like it's not really. I feel like I'm lying when I say that I technically have a disability, but I do. I have a crooked bone in my leg and a bunch of other problems with my feet that make it very difficult for me to be mobile, stand for longer than 10 minutes without being sore. But I went to my podiatrist earlier in the year, and he was saying that I should get a gym membership and try to build up some more muscle. I'm not ever getting a gym membership. I hate the idea of doing that, but I want to work on building up muscle, building up my cardio and my flexibility. I've been doing yoga for like the last year, kind of on and off, so I want to maybe commit a bit more to doing that like every single day, because I was doing it every day for a couple months and that was really good for me. So I want to keep doing that, and yeah, I just want my quality of life to be better. I want to improve myself physically so that I can enjoy life to the fullest and do more things, and yeah. So that's something. My next goal is self-fulfillment, which is kind of like, I think that's something that you work towards all the time, but I want to do more of the things that I want to do, go out more, be in my room less. I have actually grown to really not like being in my room that much, which is crazy if you said that to me like a year or two ago, because I loved being in my room, and I love my room. My room is a great place, but I feel like over the last couple years, I've seen how great it is outside of my room, and I want to spend more time outside of my room. So yeah, I want to do things that I want to do. I want to fulfill goals that I have. I want to do more. I want to live my life to the fullest, which I feel like should always be a resolution. It doesn't have to be a New Year's one, and it's something that I have been working towards, but I feel like especially with the new year, it's something that I really want to change and be like proud of myself for doing at the end of the year, you know? So that's something. And then I think the last thing that I have is kind of just more of my own style evolution. I feel like I very much have tried to understand my style in the terms of an aesthetic before, and I just don't think that that's really the way to go about it. Like, I went to make my 2026 style board, and I have currently 0 pins on it because I couldn't find one outfit on Pinterest that I think I would actually wear or that I felt inspired by. I want to just do my own thing and maybe not rely on Pinterest for my style this year. I want to get better basics in my closet, upgrade things. I also want to keep on downsizing the amount of clothes that I have, because the more clothes I have, the less I'm gonna wear. And it's also just like, it doesn't feel good to me to have that much stuff. So that's something that I want to work towards, definitely. But yeah, I just got rid of like 5 bags full of clothes, and it's like my wardrobe still looks very full. But that's something that I will keep working towards, and we'll see how much more I can let go of this year and how much I can maybe upgrade. But I feel like I'm pretty happy with like the clothes that I have at the moment. I honestly right now in this moment, I don't have an incessant need to go shopping and buy more things. So I'm very proud of that. There's like maybe one item of clothing that I would really like to add to my collection, which is a good pair of black jeans. I don't have one. So that would be good, but that's more down the track. But yeah, those are kind of my 2026 New Year's resolutions. And I also made a no buy list for this year, which kind of leads into the style evolution, like me talking about clearing out my wardrobe and upgrading things. So I might read off a couple things on there and some of my goals when it comes to purchases. So my first thing on my no buy, which is going to be really hard to do, which I've already struggled with this year, is skirts. I'm not buying myself skirts. Especially if I can't try them on, I'm not buying a skirt. That being said, there is one skirt that I really want, but I'm probably not going to get it. Skirts are on my no buy. I have too many skirts. I think I acquired 9 skirts last year. I've worn probably 4 of them. So yeah, very, very heavy on the not buying skirts. I have an addiction and I don't even wear them. It's pointless. I'm gonna stop. That's a New Year's resolution. Dresses as well. I acquired a couple dresses. I think I acquired probably 6 dresses this year. 5 or 6. That's another thing I'm not allowing myself to buy. I don't need a dress. I will be needing like a good dress to wear to weddings, but that isn't going to be until the end of the year. No dresses. Which is also going to be hard. I have an addiction to buying skirts and dresses that I never wear. So yeah, and another one that I don't want to buy. It's very tempting though. I always see really cute eyeshadow palettes, but I have 4. 4 is more than enough. That is going to last me forever. I've had them already for like maybe 3 years, a few of them. I don't need more. I'm not going to get more. We're going to leave it alone, even though I really want one of the Twilight eyeshadow palettes. If it's for my birthday, I might give myself a pass, but I'm making excuses for myself with all these no buys. I'm not going to get any more eyeshadow palettes this year. I don't need them. I'm not going to use them. I would rather spend my money on something else that I'm going to use. So, because I don't even use eyeshadow. I'm not wearing eyeshadow right now. I barely ever use it. I use it when I'm going to a concert. And like maybe if I'm feeling really gross and I just want to like make myself feel better, I'll put it on. But like, it's not something I wear. No eyeshadow palettes. And then I have another empty space that I wanted to fill in, but like I don't really know what else. Those are like the main things that I have problems with buying. And I feel like being more intentional with what I buy is kind of a part of all of that. So yeah, those are my main 3 things that I don't want to buy. And then in terms of like goals with what I do spend my money on, I want to get more things secondhand. That's always a goal. That should always be a goal for everyone. If you have the option to get it secondhand, you should try to do that. I also want to, like I said with the style evolution stuff, upgrade essentials and get rid of more stuff. And then another one, which is where most of my money gets spent, is food on the weekends. I get takeout all the time on the weekends, mainly. I try not to do it during the week. I also can't afford to do it during the week, but I love a burger. I love going to Hungry Jack's, but I want to try and replace that stuff with maybe getting actual food more often, and stuff that's a little bit more healthy and less processed than that. That's a goal that both me and my boyfriend have together. So I'd rather spend, because it's like, and I keep finding places where it's like you buy a meal there and it costs about the same as it would to get a meal from Macca's or KFC or Hungry Jack's or whatever else. I want to do that more. So yeah, that's kind of my no buys and goals for what I'm spending my money on. I think food is a very big one that I need to focus on more. But yeah, I don't know how good this video is. I think I say that at the end of every video, but I never feel very satisfied with how these turn out. But with my New Year's resolution being making more videos for YouTube, I will hopefully improve on that. So yeah, that is my 2026 New Year's resolutions plus a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching if anyone did. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. So hopefully I post more, and hopefully I will be posting on this channel again very soon. So goodbye now.